Good afternoon, everyone. I happened to find a taco recipe on allrecipes.com that I was wondering if there was a taco recipe. And I happened to see, hi Alexis, good to see you. I found one that has chickpeas. Believe it or not, you take 2 cans of chickpeas and you take some taco seasoning, and I made my own taco seasoning. And it takes an ounce of that, so I just measured it out in this measure all that I got from Pampered Chef, which is ideal. And a 3/4 cup of water, and you heat it up on the stove to get it hot. Now I'm going to mash it. You just mash it. Chickpeas are not easy to mash, but then you mash them and you put them in your taco shells. And I've got 3 taco shells here, and this is a unique recipe. And you can add my own. I can probably add tomatoes or anything I want to it, but these are chickpea tacos. I mean, I've never thought that I would ever see chickpeas put in tacos. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm glad you're here, and I hope that you're doing fine too. Welcome to everybody. Hi, Erlene. Good to see you. You just came on at a good time. I'm mashing my ingredients I made for making my chickpea tacos, and all it takes is 2 cans of chickpeas, 3/4 cup of water, and an ounce of taco seasoning, which I had made my own, and I will show you that. I had made my own a while back and put it in here, and I just measured out an ounce of it. and then you put it in the bowl and you mash it. You mash your chickpeas and then put it in your taco shells. And I bought the chopped taco shells. I'm going to add tomato on top of it, so that'll give it a little bit better, probably a little bit better flavor. But you kind of heat it over in the stove for 5 to 7 minutes, they said, and then you mash it up. It's getting pretty good. Mash them up, and then you put them in your taco shells. Welcome to everybody coming in. Well, you just bought chickpeas. Yeah, it takes 2 cans, but these are organic chickpeas, and I really like chickpeas. There's so much that you could do with chickpeas nowadays. And I found this on allrecipes.com. Hi, good to see you. Bought this on found this on allrecipes.com, and I thought, well, they almost look roasted. They were put on the stove for a few minutes. No, I've never made this before. This is brand new. I just found it. I find recipes on allrecipes.com. Yes, they were with taco seasoning, and I made my own taco seasoning. This is what the picture looks like. This is what it looks like. I saved it to my iPad so I could take it from my iPad. Yes, I've got taco seasoning in here. It's an ounce, but I had made my own. So I just took my measure all and I measured out, because they do have ounce markings on here too, on the solid side. And I just put it to the first line, which is an ounce, and just put it in here and measured it out. Oh, doesn't? Yeah. Well, let me put it into the. This is supposed to make 8 tacos. Well, of course, I'm not going to eat that many. Not all at once, anyway. You're supposed to divide it up. There is no meat. These are chickpeas. I don't eat meat. I do not eat meat. This is a chickpea taco. That's all it is. It's just a chickpea taco. And you can put it in here. And I'm going to add some tomatoes to it to give it a little bit extra flavor. But you just heat it up on the stove. Oh yeah, those measuring cups. I love those measuring cups. It's taken me some time to get used to them too, but I love them. I really do. Like I said, whoa. This is trying to break apart, but it's okay. It's for me anyway. But as you can see, they're pretty full, and I'm going to take some tomato now. Don't get some water. I'm going to take some tomato. I take half of a tomato, and I'm going to just put it on here and just garnish it a little bit. You can take whatever you want and garnish it and make it your own that way. And I'll move this out of the way. bring this over here. I'll move me back this way a little bit. Sorry for getting my hand in the way. I'm moving me back. There we go. Now, move me a little closer so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm just sticking this on here. It says you can use whatever toppings you want. I had half a tomato left from a recipe that I had done on the sauteed cashews, because I only called for half a tomato, so I just took the other half and put it in a... And I had watched you, Alexis, on your... When you put vegetables in the refrigerator, I put it in an airtight container with some water to preserve it. And I'll probably put it back, what I've got left, put it back in there. But here you can see are my chickpea. I can hold it up. Basically, there's the there. I'll show it to you. There's the chickpea. Yeah, you have to put them in a pan first and heat them up for about 5 to 7 minutes and get them hot. And then I took two cans. As you can see, they don't look too bad. They don't look too bad at all. I can hold it up and let you see. And I just added a little bit of tomato to it. I could probably put peppers and stuff in it too, but I didn't have them cut off. Hi, Barbara. Good to see. Oh, I have them too. I bought them as well. So you could probably show a picture of the crunchy one. So I decided to use those. Oh, save it for veggie broth. Now there you go, Alexis. I've never made my own veggie broth. I suppose I should do that too. So, but I think I'll just hold up one. See, doesn't that? It's a chickpea taco. I mean, it's amazing what you can do with chickpeas. I know a lot of people love chickpeas, and you can do so much with them nowadays. Oh, you get 2 to 3 bags. Oh, yeah, this is awesome, isn't it? Like I said, it's a very brand new recipe I just found on allrecipes.com this morning. And I haven't had my lunch yet, and I thought, well, this would make an ideal lunch. It's almost like hummus, but it's not quite, because I had to add taco seasoning, and I will show you. I had made my own taco seasoning a while back, and I periscoped it. You just use different ingredients and seasoning. I have found a recipe there, and there's my taco seasoning, and I just keep it in here, and I just measured out an ounce. Oh, keep 2, 3. Okay, keep 2, 3 pieces. Okay, good idea, Alexis. And I've never done this before. Hi from Saudi Arabia. Good to see you. This is a recipe that I've never made before. A lot of people like chickpeas, and you know, chickpeas are so healthy. And when I thought they're easy to find, what did they change their name to? I don't even go to IHOP anymore anyway. I don't go there at all, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of protein in IHOP. Oh, there's a lot, yes, there's a lot of protein in chickpeas. Absolutely, there's a lot of protein. Oh, you do? Oh, good. They sell burgers instead of pancakes. Oh, my. Wow. I try to. I don't always come on here every day if I don't find a recipe. I came on yesterday, and if you weren't watching my Periscope yesterday, I made sauteed cashews, which I ate them all up. I didn't have rice to put them on, which what they do in Haiti. So I made some baked potatoes and just put them on that. It was okay. It was fine. I used it up. But today I decided, well, I haven't had tacos in a long time. And being as I don't eat meat, I thought, well, what can I put in my tacos? Well, you can take chickpeas. Open up a can of chickpeas, put them on the stove with your taco seasoning and 3/4 cup of water, and heat it up for 5 to 7 minutes. Mash the chickpeas, and there you go. Doesn't that look good? Oh, from France. I don't speak French. I wish I did. You know, I don't speak any French. But I could probably learn someday, but yeah, I could do that too. Put onions and celery in it, yeah. Yes, it can. It can be made of anything. I decided just to take some tomato and put in the top of it. You know, it can be made with anything. And I didn't want to put a whole lot in it. Oh, they're easy to make. They're easy to make. I've got the YouTube app, Alexis, and I upload directly into the YouTube app from here. Where did I get all these recipes? Well, most of them I've gotten on allrecipes.com. There were a couple I found on 3ABN. Now, the one yesterday, the sauteed cashews, that was on 3abn.org. They have recipes on there, which is a Seventh-day Adventist website. But allrecipes.com, they have different categories, and I always click on the vegan recipes, and there is endless amount of recipes. And yes, you did, and I'm thankful that you did, because I go to that website practically every day now. I never known what that is. Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. Yes, I am. Yes, I am vegan. Very much so. And so I just go into the, hi, good to see you, anybody coming in. I just tap on vegan recipes, and I have it. Yeah, I know. There's endless possibilities. You can put in your tacos whatever you want. Of course, most tacos are made with meat, and lettuce and probably tomatoes and stuff. Well, I don't do that. I just put tomatoes in mine. I could have probably put lettuce at the bottom if I had lettuce, and then the chickpeas, and then the tomatoes. But I decided I was going to put chickpeas and tomatoes. Chickpeas, that's what it called for. Put the tomatoes on it. Yes, I am. Yes. Don't worry about cooking out by accident. I do that more than once. Well, yeah, it could be a breakfast taco, but I think you can really eat it at any time. I haven't had my lunch yet, so this will make a very good lunch. And for those that can't see it, so I just put some tomatoes on there, but the chickpeas have been mashed. See, and it's real good. You just put them on your stove for 5 to 7 minutes with your taco seasoning. Be sure and add your taco seasoning. That's going to flavor it up. And since I made my own taco seasoning, hi, Fred, good to see you. I didn't rely on what's in the store, although what's in the store isn't bad, but I made my own. That's right, exactly. And chickpeas are inexpensive. I buy organic chickpeas. There's only 92 cents a can. That isn't very bad. So I 92 cents, I can afford it. Oh, chickpeas and asparagus. I never put asparagus with chickpeas. I'll have to try that sometime. But I had tomato left over, and I thought, well, I'm going to put tomato on top of this and make it my own, because the picture shows, you look at the picture, and they've got different things on the picture anyway, and I wanted to kind of spice it up. That's where I got it from, to take that picture. And it looks really good, and I thought, well, I can do this. I can make it just as easy as can be. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, my goodness, what an easy recipe to make. And I do have the soft ones too that I'm going to use the next time when I make these. But I wanted to buy me some of these here. That I think of the box of 18 or something. But they go a long ways. And this is one recipe you can make over and over again. All that, now there you go. Black beans, tomatoes, lettuce, and taco seasoning. There you go. See, like I said, I didn't have lettuce for this. If I had lettuce, I'd have put that on the bottom too. It might be lacking a little bit, but this is my own. I made it the way I wanted to. I put it in there, and it still looks good. I'm still going to take a picture of it the way it is. It still looks good, and I want to put this up on Facebook. And I think that people will really like it and make it themselves. You can make it however you want. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I know. Who in the world can't make tacos? I mean, I have never made tacos before, but I thought, how hard can it be? Because see, when my daughter lived with me for 9 months, we made tacos. Of course, at that time, we used meat and stuff. Well, I thought, you can certainly make tacos without meat. You don't have to have meat to have protein. The chickpeas have all the protein you really need. And I'm glad that I found the stuff for chickpeas. There's a lot of things out there. There's a coconut whipping cream I want to make, too. I have to put the full-fat coconut milk in the refrigerator. I didn't have it in there. I could have made it today. But those are coming in. Welcome. And thank you for sharing this out. Look at my tacos. I don't have lettuce on it. I should have. I forgot to buy some today. But at least I have the chickpeas and tomatoes. How come I don't like meat? It's not the fact I don't like meat. We should be eating it. Should not be eating it. I'm a vegan. And I don't eat any animal products whatsoever. I don't drink dairy milk. I don't eat dairy cheese. I do not eat eggs, and that's it. And I don't eat anything with a face. No meat with a face. Now there's people in here that still eat meat. That's okay. If they want to eat meat, that's fine. I mean, Alexis can make the tacos any way she wants. She can make it with chickpeas and put other stuff on it too if she wants to. You do whatever you want to do. Make it your own. I decided to put the tomatoes on there to pretty it up a little bit. But, you know, and if I remember the lettuce, I'd have put that on there too. But I think it looks good just the way it is. I could probably put some peppers on it a little bit later. Add those, you know, some yellow, I've got some yellow pepper cut up, probably put some of that on there. It'll really look good. But it's simple to make, and they're not the easiest thing to mash in the world, but I mashed them. No, it's only been a little bit more than a year ago that I was vegan. I was vegetarian before that. I did eat meat, but I didn't eat pork. I only ate chicken and beef. Doesn't it look good? Hi, Mercedes, and all these that come in. This is what it looks like with the chickpeas in the bottom of it. Doesn't that look good? A chickpea taco. Who would have ever thought that you could take chickpeas and put them in a taco? You know, you can do so much with chickpeas. They're very full of protein. They're good for you. Like I said, what I used was organic, and I bought them at Walmart today and got the organic ones. Yeah, I suppose they could. I've never thought of it as a dessert, though, but I suppose you could use it as a dessert if you wanted to. Yeah, you know. Hi, good to see you. Welcome to those coming in. A lot of people like tacos, and I thought, well, this is a recipe that people are going to want to make themselves, and they can put anything in it they want. Yeah, they are. They are a good meat substitute, absolutely, because you're getting all your protein. You don't need meat to get protein into your body. Just eat your legumes, your beans, you know, and any other legumes that you can. I mean, we know that chickpeas are loaded with protein. Yeah, I agree. It's a lot less fattening. Pizza, as my ex-husband used to say, is a gut filler. You've never had chickpeas? They are very, very good. Very, very good. They're not bad at all. In fact, if you've ever had hummus, that is what hummus is made out of, chickpeas. Chickpeas and tahini, which is nothing but sesame seeds ground up. And I've got some tahini, but you can make hummus out of chickpeas. You can make hummus out of anything. I saw some other recipes for like cucumber hummus that I want to make, which sounds real good. But basically, you use chickpeas for hummus. You can use about anything. And you usually save the liquid from the chickpeas because that's your aquafaba. You can make make aquafaba on a lot of recipes. I drained it because I didn't know what I was going to use it for. But I've got other cans anyway. But I wanted to show you this, that you can make tacos. If you can't cook, tacos are simple to make. You don't have to have a degree. You've made that? Oh, you have. Yes, absolutely. You don't need meat to get your protein. Get it in your beans. They are so good for you. They're a lot healthier for you. The meat is not healthy for you, where the beans are, and you can get filled up just by chickpeas. Oh, that's right. You made vegan marshmallows. Yes, I haven't done that yet. I remember earlier you did make vegan marshmallows, but you can take this chickpea tacos. You can add anything to it you want. You know, lettuce or whatever. Like I said, I don't have the lettuce, so I can't put that in the bottom. But hi, Tasha. Good to see you. Here's I don't have lettuce, so I just put the chickpeas with some tomato that I had. And this is what they call a chickpea taco. You put them on the stove for about 5 to 7 minutes with your taco seasoning and 3/4 cup of water. Heat it up, and then mash your chickpeas up, which is obvious. Mash them. Hi, good to see you. Oh yeah, well I like both. I mean, I probably could have used the soft one because I bought both soft and this today, but I decided to use these at first, and I'll use the soft ones next time. I think either one are fine, but I wanted something I could make in a hurry. And I mean, even if you can't cook, you certainly don't have to have a degree to make tacos. I mean, look how good they look, and they got the chickpeas in them and the tomatoes, and they're going to fill me up. I know they are. You know, this is enough for 8 tacos. Well, I'm not going to make 8 tacos. I'll just take the rest of this and I'll put it in the refrigerator in an airtight container, and I'll have them another day. That's exactly what I'll do with it. This is how much I have left, and I'll just put it in an airtight container and save it for like tomorrow or maybe another day that I want to eat it. But you don't, like I said, make your own foods. Alexis can attest to that. She makes her own food every morning. I'm never up to watch them because she comes out at 3:30 in the morning my time. So I'm asleep, but I do watch her replays, which I'll have to watch from today yet. But watch her because she makes a lot of her stuff herself, and it's really good. Okay. Well, thank you for coming in, and you have a good day. Take care. Oh, well, you know something? I agree with Alexis. The easier, the better. I don't like to spend all day in the kitchen and over the stove, especially in the summertime, because it's getting to the time of year where it's getting hot. I've got a fan on me right now, but I still don't want to spend hours upon hours in the kitchen if I don't have to. I would rather just get everything done in a short period of time so I don't have to worry about it anymore and sit down and enjoy it, eat it, whatever, go on the computer or whatever and do what I have to do, and everything's done. But those coming in, you can see that I made a chickpea taco, and I put a little tomatoes on top. If you can see, they look really good. And I'll post a recipe up on Facebook for everybody to see, because it's a simple recipe. I mean, just 2 cans of chickpeas, an ounce of taco seasoning. It's best to make your own. If you can't make your own, you can buy it in the store, because it's already measured an ounce. Put that in there with 3/4 cup of water. Heat it up. Take it off your stove. And I put it in this bowl. The reason I put it in this bowl is because I have a non-stick pan, and I did not want to scratch it with the potato masher. So I took it and put it in that bowl so I could mash it up. And it'd be a lot easier anyway because I got more room. But they are simple to make. You could make it your own. You could add anything to it you want. I mean, I could, like I said, I could take and add peppers to this if I want, which I might do when I get off of here. Put peppers in it. It's just simple to make. Just take the time to make your own. You're going to feel a lot better in the end because you're going to be healthier. You're going to live better, and you're gonna enjoy cooking. You know, like I said yesterday, this yeah, I did buy the shells. I should learn how to make my own, but I did buy the shells. Yeah, and I bought the chickpeas too, but they're organic, and the tomato was organic too. But I try to buy and make my own as much as I can. Now the taco seasoning I put in it, I did make myself. I made that out of some. You just take other seasonings and mix them together, because I have a recipe for taco seasoning that I did a while back here on Periscope. You just mix seasonings together and make your own taco seasoning. And it looks real good. It smells real good, and I know I'm going to enjoy it. I don't want to bite into it yet because I want to leave the list like it is for the picture for Facebook. But as you can see, they look real good. They look tasty. And I mean, there's a lot of protein here. Look at that. There's a lot of protein, and you can't go wrong. I mean, who can't make tacos? And you know, I've never made it before. Yeah, smeller scope. That's what we need. We need a smeller scope. You sure do. You sure do need a smeller scope. But if you can't find my recipe on the taco seasoning, I should have a Periscope on it a while back, and I put the recipe in there. Yeah, everybody knows what a taco is. Oh, right. You have your own garden. See, I can't do that here. I don't have a place for a garden. I wish I did. When I was married, we had a garden, and I enjoyed gardening. It's a lot of work, but I did enjoy it because we planted our own tomatoes, carrots, lettuce, and what have you, beans and peas. Wow, 440 plus. Oh, good for you, Arlene. You're checking for me. I thought we'd getting up there, but Mom Angel. Oh, thank you for that. You know, like I said yesterday, doing this makes me happy because I can share my knowledge with other people. And I know that it makes Alexis happy to do what she's doing too, because she enjoys cooking for other people as well. What I made today is not any work at all. I mean, I've made things on here that take a lot of time to make, and I've spent a lot of hours in the kitchen, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do that during the summertime. I'm going to make things simple as I can. And if you can make anything simple, go ahead and do that. Don't make it difficult for yourself, because the simpler, the better, because that's what I like to do. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Here's my taco. I put a little tomato in it, but my taco shell with chickpeas and tomatoes. Chickpeas are full of protein. I haven't lately, except I did make potato soup on Periscope a while back, tomato soup as well. I did make a cauliflower, I think, and a broccoli and cheese soup. I do have some recipes for that I do make. But being it's hot like this, I don't want to make soup. I specifically make the soups in the summer or the winter time. Now, there is one soup that I made that was a cold soup. Oh, you just finished making tacos? Wow. There is a cold soup, I think it was avocado cucumber soup that I made once that was a cold soup. And I'm not used to real cold soup, but actually in essence it did taste very good. And I think I have that recipe in my Vitamix book. You don't heat it up or anything, you just run it for a little bit to mix it, and it's a cold soup. I live in Oregon, and it's getting hot right now. No, it sure doesn't. Yeah, that's right. You know something? I do a lot of cooking, and Alexa's going to attest to this. You do a lot of cooking, Erlene can too. You make a lot of dishes. I'd say sometimes I do them 2-3 times a day. So I thought, well, I don't have to do them today. I washed them all up yesterday, and I'm going to resort to not having to do them today. Oh, you're making tacos tonight? I guess I got you in the mood for making tacos. Simple as can be. You know, like I said, you can add the garnishment, you know, the toppings. You can put on whatever you want. You know, you can put lettuce on it, tomatoes, peppers, whatever. Oh, yeah, it's getting hot here, too. It was 45 degrees, though, this morning when I got up to walk the dogs. So I had to have a jacket on with long pants on because it was cold. No, I haven't either. But I thought that is different, so I checked the recipe out. Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did, Alexis. You always have a lot of dishes to do. Erlene does, too. I found this recipe that I just did, in case anybody's wondering, on allrecipes.com. They have quite a few recipes on there. Oh, yeah, I suppose it does get hot early there, but 45 degrees this morning. That is very good sleeping weather, but I still have a fan on in my room, and I keep myself covered at night because the fan will hit me, and it gets me a little cold, so I turn my back to it. But it makes my room cool, and it makes me feel good. Yes, absolutely. Use that instead of meat. That's what I'm doing. You don't need your meat to get your protein. Chickpeas have a lot of protein in them. And there's so many things you can make with chickpeas. Take chickpeas and you make hummus. That's basically how they make hummus. Although I've seen other hummus recipes that have anything else but chickpeas in them, like avocado hummus, there's cucumber hummus, any kind of hummus you want to make. And I've made hummus on here before, I believe. But it's simple to make. But I thought I found something simple. I wanted tacos, and when I saw this on allrecipes.com, I thought, hey, I'm going to make this. Simple as can be. I don't have to worry about spending a lot of time in the kitchen. Oh, yes, it is. Very, very good. Hummus is real good. You know, you can use it as a dip. And I made a guacamole a while back. Now, I'll tell you, with guacamole, I'm not a fan of guacamole. But the guacamole that I made was really, really good. And it didn't take me very long to eat up. I bought some tortilla chips so I could dip them in the guacamole. I've got no more guacamole, so I'm going to have to make some more again. Hi, good to see you. Yes, I love that. I love guacamole now that I can make my own. I wouldn't buy it in the store and make my own. Here's my my chia seed chickpea taco. I added tomatoes to it. I didn't have any lettuce, so I couldn't put that on the bottom. But oh yeah, amen on the green goop is right. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Yes, it does. If I had lettuce, it probably would taste a little better. But I think what before I take a picture for Facebook, I'm going to add a little bit of peppers to it. I've got yellow peppers, I've got orange peppers, I've got red, and I've got green. So I add a little bit of pepper to it and color it up and make it look pretty. And chickpeas, I just bought 2 cans of chickpeas. No, you just buy cans of chickpeas in the store. Basically what you do is you put them on the stove for 5 to 7 minutes along with your taco seasoning, an ounce of taco seasoning, and 3/4 cup of water. I made my own taco seasoning, so I do have these measure-alls that I got through Pampered Chef, through Alexis. And I took and measured an ounce on here, and I just poured the taco seasoning in here so I wouldn't go over measure. and then just put it in my pan. You just heat it up for about 5 to 7 minutes. Heat it all the way through. I took it out of the pan and put it in this bowl because I didn't want to ruin my pan. My pan was ceramic. This is what I have left, and this is what it looks like after it's all mashed up. And then you get a potato masher, and you mash the chickpeas, and then you divide it up in your taco shells, and there you have it. You can add anything to it that you want. Flavor it up, you know. But putting the taco seasoning in there gives it a little extra flavor, you know, and makes it look pretty and everything. I'm going to enjoy eating this. I know I am, because I like tacos. Oh yeah, I'm going to post it up on Facebook. I'm going to post it up on YouTube. I'm going to post it up on Alexis's site, as well as Leslie's and Erlene's, as well as my own, my Facebook page. But I do post these up on YouTube because there are people that I have as YouTube subscribers that don't come in here. And I have the YouTube app, and I just upload them right to the YouTube app. Yeah, you could put cilantro in it too. You're in Cleveland. I'm in Oregon. I didn't see that person. I could probably scroll back to see what you said. I like the fact we can have the scroll feed. Let me look back and see what somebody said, if I can. Where'd you get those measuring cups? As I see a lot of. Oh, this particular measuring cup, Pampered Chef. They're the only ones that have these, so you have to get them through Pampered Chef. Erlene that's on here, she just had a party last month, and I bought them through the party. There's 3 different sizes. This is the medium-sized one. Then there's a bigger one than this. That's 2 cup. This is a 1 cup measure. And then you have a smaller one. And I like them because you have the solid one on this end, and this is the liquid measure. You just pour, for the solid end, you just push it through like this and get it to measure what you want. Like if you want a cup, you just take it and push it all the way down. I'll show you. Get it down here. If you're going to do a solid, like you measure there's a cup measured, and you just pour it in here, and whatever you measure, like peanut butter, would come out real easy. Oh yeah, see there, Alexis is putting her link up right now, so you can order through her. She is the Pampered Chef consultant. You aren't going to find them anywhere else. You aren't going to find them through anybody else, unfortunately. I've had other regular measuring cups, but I thought I was going to buy those because it made it easier. Yeah, they want me to host a party. I've got a friend from church that is a Pampered Chef consultant. She's trying to get me to order. She's ordered for have a party too. Wow. Dang, that's great. You can get 50% off. Wow. Cool. Yeah, like I said, I have okay, I will check that out. I will check that out later, Alexis. I just was so busy today, and I didn't get around to watching it. Yeah, I know everybody's been trying to get me to host a party. I really don't have any money to spend in the first place to even start the thing. So, you know, I'm on a fixed income, so I kind of have to watch what I spend. So I'm going to have to say no on the hosting the party. That's what I told my friend at church. She wanted me to host a party, and I says, I don't think so, but if you give me some catalogs, I'll hand them out. I mean, I can do that for her, hand catalogs out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I probably would, but, you know, I have to limit my spending because you can spend too much and then then you short yourself. Because I've got a while before money comes in again, so I have to hang on to what I have. Do it for the free PCs. Oh, I know you can do it for free, but I know that you have to have money to start out with. You have to pay. You have to buy $200 worth of products to start with. And I don't have $200 that I can do that. And I don't need $200 worth of products right now anyway. I have just about everything for Pampered Chef I can get right now. You know. So, and, no, I don't. Alexis says, no, I don't. Well, I've got quite a bit already, Alexis. I can't afford the skillets or anything like that. I have the basic tools that I bought are really all I need right now. I wouldn't have to do that. Oh, yeah, I know that's what everybody keeps telling me. Everybody keeps telling me. I don't have to do, I know Arlene did, and I don't want to have to pay out to have a party because I can't afford to. I would like to have a poster party if I didn't have to pay out. Oh, you have to talk to me about YouTube. Well, I do have the YouTube channel already, Alexis, and I do have some up there. You have to talk to me. Yeah, I need to talk to you anyway. I do need to talk to you anyway because I don't care for the way the ice cream maker works, so I'm going to have to return it. So you're going to have to send me a return label for that. But you want me to host a party. Pick one item for $25, Karen, and I will gift you. That way you are in for the mystery host drawing. Well, that's nice. I don't know whoever said that. That was nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, but that's the way it is. Yeah, that's the old devil doing it. That's like, he doesn't want you to hear it. I hope you can get it fixed. But anyway, you'll have to talk to me about it, Alexis, because I don't want to have to spend any money out to host a party or anything, you know. So she didn't pay anything. I know you. I heard you said that that was the best party she ever had. But see, I'm not as popular, I don't think, as Dee is. Dee is quite popular. I mean, she's on your scopes, she's on the Leslie scopes, and well, no, it doesn't. I suppose it wouldn't. Oh, no, you don't, Earlene. You have me as a friend, and I don't consider you a poor friend. I hope I'm not a poor friend either. You know, it's just that it's hard to. It's like cold calling, trying to get people to buy. It's very, very hard. A lot of people. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But you know, it's hard to get people to buy things. You don't. And I'm not one of these kind. I'm not pushy. I don't want to push people into doing things like that. So, you know. And I know Earlene doesn't like the idea of pushing people. That's the only thing I'm afraid about hosting a party. I'm trying to push people to buy stuff that they may not want or need. 2,600. Yeah, I know. I've got quite a few followers. 677 plus. Wow. Oh, you don't. Yeah, I know you don't, Alexis. I know you don't. And I suppose Dee and Bop didn't either. They didn't push either, you know. But like I said, Dee is quite popular because she's on Alexis's scope. She's on a Leslie's scope. So, and she, you know, she blocks for Leslie. And so she's quite popular. So I figured that she'd do quite well in her party. You know, me, I don't know how well I would do. I mean, I come on here, but yes, they do. One of my followers who happens to be a Seventh-day Adventist in my denomination, he's Jules Jr., Richard. He started that Mama K, and it just seemed to take right off. That's true. I'm sure you would, Earlene. Yes, Earlene is thankful that I ordered from her because she didn't get all that many orders, and I ordered from her because I wanted to help her out. Well, thank you for saying that. People say that I'm you know, sometimes I wonder because I come on some of these cooking scopes, and I'm lucky if I get 200 people. I guess it has to be just the right time. It has to be a good recipe, something that people are interested in hearing what they want to see. Chickpeas evidently is something everybody wants to see. Yeah, I know, that's what everybody keeps telling me. You would. I'm sure you would. I know you would, Earlene. You're that good of a friend. I know you'd help me out. Let me think about it because I'm not going to say no right now, and I'm not going to say yes. But let me think about it because I want to make sure I'm not. You get 600. I know you do. You get 600 at 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, you do. At 6:30 in the morning, you get a lot. And I'm due in August. That gives me time to think about it. But there was I think there was last week. Last week I got a couple thousand on one of my recipes that I did. It depends on the time of day I do it. The earlier I do it, it seems like I don't get as many. Now you seem to be real lucky and get a lot of people on your scopes, Alexis. But you also get trolls too. Oh, thank you for saying that. Yeah, I think that you're right, Alexis. This time of day can get a lot more people than real early in the morning. I come on one time at 4 o'clock and I got a lot of people too. Oh wow, 699 plus. No, not too many trolls lately. There have been a lot of bots. I've noticed that though. There are a lot of bots that you have to go and get rid of. When I watch people's replays, like if I watch your replay, Alexis, and I see somebody that had spammed somebody else by repeating the comment, I block them. And I report them. So, yeah, I try to be as consistent as I can be. I try to come on the same time every day like you do, but sometimes I come on and do a breakfast scope. Sometimes I don't. So, Yeah, report and block, exactly. But this time I wanted to do a lunch scope. I'm going to try to be more consistent and do scopes here at lunchtime if I can, because breakfast is pretty hectic, you know, and my daughter calls me and everything, and I don't have phone calls in the afternoon, so this really helps when I can come in here and do something without getting knocked off. You get so nervous. Oh, you know something? I was nervous when I first started too, and let me tell you this. When I first started Periscope, and Earlene can attest to this, my Periscopes were about 4 or 5 minutes long. I was too shy to be on there. I didn't want to show my face anymore because I didn't like the way I looked, for one thing. And I just didn't want to do it. So I kept doing it. The more I kept doing it, the easier it became. And now I come in here like it's nobody's business. I'm not shy to come in here anymore. And it's not unlike, and I can go, sometimes, not my cooking scopes don't, although I've had over an hour cooking scope. Alexis does that. But with my religious scopes, I can go 2 hours and longer. So, yeah, it takes time. It takes up time to build up your followers list. It takes time to build up your confidence. Marilyn H2O, Marilyn Waters, it took her a while to build up her confidence. Now she comes on every night. She has about a half-hour scope, a 30-minute scope, and you just hit that go live button and be surprised what you can do. Oh, you shared one about last week. I'll have to go back and see if I can find that, Alexis, because you had some pretty good scopes. Oh, well, thank you for that. I try to do them as much as I can. Yes, you have to ask questions. That's right. Ask questions, yeah. You know, and I might set my group up. I saw Earlene started asking a question. I saw your question you asked, Earlene, but I didn't have a picture, and I didn't have an answer to the question that you asked on Facebook. I looked a while back. So, oh, the original scope? Okay, I'll go look for that. But if nobody's following Alexis if you people in here aren't following Alexis Can Do, follow her on Facebook. Follow her on Periscope, because she does live Facebook Periscopes as well. Or she comes, or live Facebooks, I should say, live Facebook videos. She doesn't Periscope on Facebook, but she does live videos. You're welcome, Alexis. She does live videos on Facebook, and she Periscopes every morning. So sometimes I get in her live Facebook ones. I did the other day. She had a live one. I was on that one. But I don't always get into her live one. Sometimes I miss it, but I watch the replay, and then I just put replay into the comment box. But if you want to start scoping and you don't know how, just push that go live button and do it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Alexis. You're very consistent. See, people wait for that. Like I said, I don't come on here every day at this time doing scopes. Only if I find something to do. I'm going to try to come on as much as I can, though. I think the more consistent I am, probably the more people I'll get in my Periscopes. I think that'll help too, And but don't be afraid to go live and just come on and show yourself, and don't worry about people stereotyping, because they did that to me, but I didn't worry about it. And oh, that's right. Alexis can help you scope, because she's real good at it. She's been doing it for a long time, and she knows how to do it. Look at me. It took me a while to get my confidence up, but now, I come in here and you can see me. I can see just your pictures at the bottom and your comments. I can't see you physically, but I can see your comments at the bottom. And I'm not afraid to come on here and show myself. Even when I was overweight, I wasn't afraid to show myself. It took a little confidence, but I finally did it. Just push that go live button. And once you get started, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. I'm finding that out. It's becoming easier and easier and easier to come in here day after day and do this. Okay, Alexis. Now you be safe, and talk to you later. And thank you for coming in. Bye-bye. And those that are just now coming in, here is my chickpea tomato in the taco shells. I've got soft ones too. I'm going to put probably some peppers on top, some yellow and orange peppers, and kind of liven it up a little bit. And those are coming in. You can see I don't want it falling apart, and that's why I'm just holding it up so it doesn't fall apart. But you can see it looks pretty good. See, and you just take the chickpeas and put them in the stove for 5 to 7 minutes with your taco seasoning, which I made my own. and your 3/4 cup of water for 5 to 7 minutes. That's all it takes. Take them off the stove, mash them, and then put them in your taco shells. You could put anything in your taco shell with your chickpeas as you choose. I mean, I've got all the protein here that I can need. This is healthy for me, and I know what's in it, and I don't have to worry about it. And anybody can make tacos. So I know you don't even have to know how to cook to make tacos. It's very simple, you know. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes, because I haven't been a very good cook, but the more scopes that I do, hi, good to see you, welcome. The more scopes I do, cooking scopes, the easier their cooking becomes. And that's what I'm going to continue to keep doing if I can. Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for coming in. And here's my chickpea taco, and I added tomato to it. I'm going to add a little bit more later, but I just wanted to do this for now to show you. And I'm going to add some peppers to it, and then I'm going to put it on Facebook. But don't be afraid to make your own food. Just start cooking. You'll love it. You'll enjoy it. This is what I like to do. I love coming on here, showing you what I make, and it really, I really enjoy it because it makes me happy. It's something that I'm sharing what I learned with everybody else, and that's what it's all about, sharing what I learned, my knowledge. I don't have a lot of knowledge, but I'm getting more and more as I go on, and that's the way it is. You have to keep doing it. You have to be consistent, like Alexis is consistent every morning. You have to be consistent and do enough of them. You get enough people interested in coming into your periscopes and supporting you. People are coming in and supporting me. Sometimes not as many as I thought there would be, but other times I get more than I thought I would. And I'm thankful for every one of them, regardless of whether it's just a few or a lot, because they're here to support me, and I'm so grateful. You know, we all need to support each other. That's what we're here for. Well, I think I'm gonna get off now so I can eat these tacos. But I thank you all for coming in and sharing this out with me, tweeting it out. And I thank the live viewers for coming in here, and the replay viewers will be coming in a little bit later. And until we meet again, take care. God bless it. Bye-bye.